3, 2.
Producer motherfucking Aiden. That's right. We up in the building, man. Live by live, powered by Slacker Radio. Yet again, man, your man Radio Raymond T on the scene, bringing you some more heat from the street. You know what I'm saying? I got a very special guest up in the building for me, Mr. Demo. How do you do, sir? How do you do? How do you do?
What's going down, brother? Happy to be here.
Indeed, man. This is a long time coming. I'm super excited we finally could connect again. I mean, we go back years from your time here in San Diego, but the last time we linked up was Texas.
Texas, man.
South by Southwest. Yeah.
Had a nice little link up over there. That's right.
Indeed, man. But we celebrating right now the appropriate Cali record.
That's right.
Winter, summer.
That's right, man. You know the vibes out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For
it's
sure.
always summer.
Yeah, always summer.
Yeah.
I stay in shows 24/8, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was so funny because I went to go visit my son in Iowa. He's playing football out there, and I still was in shorts in the snow, bro.
That's all you got.
I had all these people looking at me. They're like, "Yeah, we know you ain't from here."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
It was 30 degrees, and,
Hey,
and I was cold. I wasn't
breaking it down. That's
you know
right.
I had to breeze up the shorts. It was not cool. You know what I mean? But pleasure to see you again, man.
Man, pleasure to be here, man.
How's LA treating you?
It's great, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good space to work and be creative and grind. You know what I mean? I can't complain at all, man. And I got the good winter summer vibrations out there. You know what I mean? So I can't complain at all, man. It's great.
Yeah. You miss San Diego at all?
I miss San Diego a lot, man. Like I come out here and it's different being out here now because it's like when I come out here, it's like it's more of like a fun situation. It's almost like my little mini vacations every time I come out here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's we down the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's not
sure.
that far, but I still got my boys out here, I got friends and family out here. So like I still come out here and kick it, every now and then. But LA is a good place for me to work right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The number one thing I keep hearing from, because it's the endless conversation about a San Diego artist, whatever. The biggest thing is the lack of resources in the city here, where LA, you could essentially work every night.
Every night. You know what though? Like I think, and I don't think I realized this till I moved out to LA, but you could no matter where you at, you can work wherever you can work every night. It's depending on where you at. We're so connected with the internet, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, depends on how self-sufficient you want to be. I record everything myself. I do it all myself. So it's like I could have been doing a lot of this out here, but sometimes you got to get away to not only grow, grow as an artist, but grow your mind, grow your resources, and then find out how self-sufficient you can be. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what your mentality is.
Yeah,
you know
but I want to say though too, probably for you. In like your lane of music, though, you probably have a lot more resources out there, though, with the idea of being able to tap into your niche of music. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean?
Yeah. I think I think I see that more play out when it comes to like performances. There's a lot of open ears out there. You know what I mean? And when your music is not necessarily, I guess, like the regular go-to sound. You know what I mean? Then you kind of need people with a little bit more open ears and that want to hear diverse music. You know what I mean? So I think I see that a lot, especially when it comes to my performances. I'm able to do a lot of shows out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to ask you because I saw you put up a post not too long ago in regards to when the album dropped.
Right.
And when I saw it, I said, okay, yeah, that's Demo. You know what I mean? Because you've never really cared for the mainstream. You've never cared for. You have always done music I felt has come from you naturally, organic, you from your heart. But you had said something along the lines of, you're not too concerned with either fame or whatever the case may be. It was just more about bringing to the people what matters to you.
Right. Like I think I think that's always kind of been an undertone for me, like you said. But coming up and been doing music for so long, you kind of there's a point, especially when you start out, where you have like these big dreams of like, yo, I want to be known, I want to be this big artist, I want to, you know what I mean? And I think that I can't sit here and lie and say I never wanted that, you know what I mean? But at the point where I'm at now, it's more like I want to make music that it's a few things. One is like I want to make the records that I don't hear, that I like to listen to, but I don't hear them currently playing. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I want to speak for certain people, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's people with regular lives, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm that person, you know what I'm saying? I want to speak for the regular person. And my whole thing is like, yo, if I make a record and it touches the people that it touches, then it did its job. Whether that be 10 people or 10,000 people, it did its job. I feel like my records are supposed to touch who they touch, you know what I mean? And I'm not concerned with having this like big, luxurious, famous lifestyle around me, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't really, I don't think I'm really attracted to that no more. You know what I mean? I think there was a point where, yeah, that kind of I could see that, but I think right now where I'm at in my life, and I think the undertone that's always been there is like I really don't care about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make records, and to go one step further, I don't think that in the future that is going to be the luxury part of things. I think that the luxury side of things is going to be um, uh, anonymous. You know what I'm saying? I think that the people that have the most luxurious lifestyles are going to be anonymous. You know what I'm saying? In the future, if we're thinking like, what's coming next, everybody's a celebrity right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Everybody is a celebrity.
Yeah.
Where's the road that's not paved? It's anonymity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like that's going to be the new thing. You know what I mean? So, I enjoy my private space, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy my private time, you know what I mean? And I'm not willing to sacrifice that at this point, you know what I mean? So look, if I can make a record and it touches people, that's all then I did my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No doubt. No,
Yeah.
it's funny you say that because I had Mano here and, the conversation, nobody's regular anymore.
Man.
You know what I mean? It's like, nobody want to wait in the regular line no more because they VIP.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, did you see my gram? I got so many followers. You know what I'm saying? But, nobody's regular no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a goddamn internet sensation or what?
Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
But it ponders the question though too. Like, okay, that's one entity of it, but what are you really doing though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and I think that, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with at the same time, because like the internet's done so much for us, you know what I'm saying? People who are into technology, people who are into having resources and information at their hands. I don't like to talk down on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's done. Social media has done a lot of good things too. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of positive behind it, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting to be out there and being out in the spotlight. But there's a balance too. You know what I'm saying? And you got to learn how to have that balance. And I think that it's important for people. I commend people like yourself who don't only lean to one side of it. You know what I'm saying? Who don't only lean to like, we only want the big popping artists. You know what I'm saying? We want the big records. There's other sides of stuff. Like if you like look on like Twitter or you look on like Instagram, people talk about like it's either that shit is either fire or it's trash. Where's the middle?
Where's
you know
the
what I'm
middle?
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's either fire or it's trash. And sometimes not everything is trash. Sometimes things take time to grow on you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes something has a message, and maybe where you were listening to that record, it wasn't that time. But when it came out, you know what I'm saying, and you was riding to the music, you heard it, that shit is actually fire. You was just in the wrong setting when you was listening to it, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A good record is a good record.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But not everything is a club banger. Not everything is something just to ride to. There's other sides to it. So I just think in general, it's all about the balance. You know what I mean? It's a balance of everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is why I always love talking to you, G. You know what I'm saying? You an intellectual dude. My dude, a college graduate. You know what I'm saying? All right. I don't get your normal just, we out here flipping big chains and flipping big cars, smoking big loud. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I'm so glad you was able to pull up. So as we talk about balance and we talk about what's club bangers and this, I keep having this conversation that we're almost in some genre-less fields of music right now. You know what I mean? I'm almost saying that I think vibe should be a genre.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you have so many rappers who are kind of singing, so many singers who are kind of rapping, but then you got so many melodies now.
Yeah,
and it's
subgenres.
Subgenres, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I'm even saying this from the perspective of as I'm putting stuff in different playlists and all this type of stuff, like, do I put that in hip hop?
Right.
Or am I putting that on the new R&B?
Right.
You know what I mean? But then you got the new R&B that feature Wiz Khalifa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a thin line.
Yeah.
It's a thin line. It's real blurry right now.
Yeah. And again, I'm right here for it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying because it's a vibe.
It's
you know
a
what I mean?
vibe.
It's a vibe indeed. And you definitely bring it again with this album, Winter Summer. So I'm glad you gave us another body of work right now.
Appreciate it.
Super
man.
dope. Do you have a favorite off this thing?
You know what? It depends on where I'm at. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay,
It
so
depends
back to
on
your
like
setting, back to the setting.
I really like. I'm kind of like you. Like I really like Never Stop. Because it's such a motivational record, and I think that's the essence of who I am. You know what I mean? I'm all about that motivation, and it's just that Never Stop was the catalyst that actually created the album. You know what I mean? That was the first record that was completed off
No
of the album.
shit.
Yeah, it was the catalyst.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I say it at the end, and I wrote that record in 2018, and I say it right at the end, like winter, summer 2018. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna
Like,
ask you about that too. I was
yeah,
like, okay.
Yeah, and I kept that on there because that was important.
Mess that up?
Nah, I kept that on there. That was important. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, I want you to know when all this happened. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I want that. I want the whole creation to be seen. You know what I mean? Like, that happened in 2018 at the top of 2018 too. So I thought I was gonna drop that year. You know what I mean?
So this whole project is almost 2 years in the works.
Man, it's probably 3 years in the works.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, because like even East Bay, the East Bay record, that record is 3 years old.
Mm.
But it's like I take my time with my bodies at work. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I had to learn. I don't put no time limits on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sometimes records take time to mature. East Bay took 4 years to mature to be able to be received the way it's received now, which is actually, I could say, so back to your original question, Winter Summer or Never Stop, East Bay, and Ain't Mine are probably my top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like Ain't Mine too. Yeah,
Okay.
Ain't Mine.
I know you
If
said you're kind of running that one as the lead single, right?
Yeah, we dropped
Yeah.
the video to that one, and I just think it's so real, and I think it's such a vibe too. That's a vibe record, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I make records to I like to make records to ride to. That's my favorite time to listen to music is when I'm riding, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or either that or in the gym. But I like riding the music, you know what I mean? That's why my cover of my car is on the cover, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I did that because like I like to ride to my music, you know what I mean? I like to ride to most music, and if it's a vibe, man. And on top of that, I feel like I'm saying something in there. It's talking about some real stuff. I'm saying real life is coming back in style, which goes back to this the anonymous part of things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not everything is a show. You know what I mean? Real life, being actual real in real life, that's back in style. We saying that right now. You know what I'm saying? We putting that back at the forefront of things. All the social media stuff is cool, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Being seen, but real life is back in style right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I dig it. On that note,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep it all the way real
Yeah.
with that. Then you know what I'm saying. So do me a favor, G. We're gonna run this Never Stop as a part of the feature. So introduce yourself one more time. Tag where to keep up with you and introduce this record for us, man.
Yo, what up? This your boy Demo. This is my new record, Never Stop. You can get at me at wintersummer.com and everything else at thisisdemo.com and everything on social media at thisisdemo. Yeah.
Never Stop, the name of the record. Winter Summer, getting the album out there, streaming everywhere. Get that like you meant that. My guy Demo up in the building. Appreciate you.